episode of Maxwell Star's Beer Reviews, post-analysis hangout, and the corruption continues. How you doing, Joe?
Man, fuck you.
Whoa!
Fuck you!
Oh,
Right out of the gate.
That's a hell of a lead-in.
right out of the gate, the corruption starts early.
Well,
Yeah.
he's really angry about shaving that shit off.
Yeah, fucking, I'm pissed off.
Because that's a close shave.
Really, you look more pissed when you had the beard.
Oh my god, Nick, I'm just gonna need you to shut your whore mouth for about 3 seconds.
All the whores.
All right, so first and foremost, what's everybody drinking right now? I'm still drinking the fucking nice shoe from the analysis. I will be for a while.
Why are you so weak on that thing? Lee knocked his out with no problem.
That's because I got this bottle and I have the small. This is a 3-year-old aged bottle of it, which I opened too. Anyway, whatever. I see Matt's here. Matt, Acid Beer Reviews. How you doing?
What's going on, man?
It's going. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking a local place by me. It's opened a brewery not too long ago, like more like a production brewery, not necessarily for distribution, but for just like cranking out like good, honest beers, nothing too crazy, and making good food. Paw Pack Brewing. It's a big lake by me. That's where they get their name from. But it's like their attempt at like a hazy IPA, but it's more like old school. It's good stuff.
Growlers or something?
Yeah, it's a crowler. It was up there this past weekend. Just went up there and just kind of hung out and had some food and some beers and some crowlers.
Hold on. Rod, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking actually Safley, one of their Pearl hops, golden ale rather.
Oh yeah,
one of their hop trial kits. So
I love Schlafly, man. They're one of my favorite breweries.
They're very underappreciated.
Their quad is fucking banging. Like one of the best American-born Belgian-style quads on earth.
So this one was like part of a 4-pack. It was a 12-pack you had to get, but you had 3 of each. And they looked at different hops for each one. So this one is using their Pearl hop based out of Germany. 45 IBU. ABV on this one, 6.5%. So for me, it's like a session.
I wonder if anybody's ever named an IPA Pearl Harbor or Pearl Hopper or something.
That would not be good.
It would be a
Pearl Hop, huh?
Like Japanese.
Or if you're Greg, he's not on there. Greg would probably want a beer called the Pearl Necklace or something. I don't know.
Now, Flying Dog has a pearl necklace.
Oh God,
Nick, this is why you're not allowed to double fist during an anal license.
Stout. Yeah.
Anyway, the best analysis. I always drink an aged version of the beer.
An aged virgin? Is that what you said?
An aged virgin.
You want someone else to take over hosting responsibilities at this second?
It's always a virgin until you pop it.
So, like, I've been here for a minute. I've heard double fisting. I've heard pearl necklace. I've heard virgin. I mean,
and who's the real corrupter here? It's Nick.
Yeah.
No
Well,
one
just
else.
since Joe came on anyway. I'm sorry. Let's move
oh
along.
shit, Joe. Hey, what's going on, dude? I didn't recognize
Yeah. I like that. I like
You wanna see
that.
what he Let's look at Joe. There he is. You thought it was booze review.
What the fuck?
Your booze review.
There he is.
But then you also get double Greg, so that's a bad thing. That's a bad thing.
No,
I'll just sit
Never
over here
again.
somewhere. There we go. That's better. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Seen that t-shirt?
With the Corona hands hat.
Wait, where's
The Kula hands? The Karema hands?
Cooney hands.
That was awkward, Space.
Yeah, Coonans.
Oh,
Bad segue.
you know what? I'll jump over to me right now since I got that picture behind me. I'm drinking from the home of the Albino Rhino Beer Festival. I'm drinking from Brimstone. I'm drinking their Days Get Shorter Cherry Porter.
Nice.
It's
Has
5.6%.
Brimstone got any better since so?
Yeah, is it,
Actually,
is
this
it
is
disappointing as
really
the rest
nice.
of their beers?
No, this is actually really nice. This is a nice one-off. I like this. This is it's very it's pretty cherry heavy, which I enjoy. But it's it's very nice.
Get some Robitussin up in there.
Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Some tussin on it.
Not much fucking cherry, but there's you get some cherry.
Oh,
like how Greg is sizing you up behind you there in the fucking picture.
Dude,
like,
he
he's
attempted.
yeah.
He attempted to grape at least 7 people at the fest. At least 7.
Remember when he told that chick that I had a 14-inch penis? Tell me.
No, I wasn't there, but I heard stories.
They were there.
I think it was there.
I was like, take 10 inches off, take 10 inches off that, stupid. Good times. Good times. Who's next?
Next.
Go over here. I like this picture better over there. The ice tea with the ice cube.
Who's hosting and moderating this thing? It's getting kind of quiet.
Yeah, they decided to fuck off and quit, I guess.
Nick went.
Did he pour
He's hammered already. He's already at 2 bottles of nice shooting.
Now, hold on.
Nick, we really needed a leader. You let us down, buddy.
Sorry, never was the leader. I'm the leader you guys deserve, not that you need.
No, he's already slurring his word. He's fucked. Okay, might as well just hand him out now.
Well, we have a spiritual leader in Joe here, you know.
It's true, but now I no longer have the beard that.
No, I think Craig's now then. No, Matt's a beard. Matt's got the fucking beard now. That's it.
Any bigger? That's just Matt, just all the time. Craig has the potential to grow it out to be like a fro on his face, and that's what I want to see.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Oh, there's a challenge.
Bunch of people up as well, so it's a very good chance.
I'm drinking Cutting Bells from Trillium.
How is that?
Absolutely dog shit. No, it's it actually is juice.
Is it what I think it would be, or is it better?
Definitely not better. I don't know. It's very dry and not like any kind of fruit juiciness going on. It just kind of has like a very dry floral component to it. They brew it with Niagara wildflower honey. To be fair, the date on this is October 25th, so we're about 7 weeks.
That don't matter.
No, but yeah, it's all right. But considering it's Bellwoods and Trillium, I was thinking it would be fantastic. And
You think it'd be the fucking holy grail of all beers?
No, but I thought it was better than this.
You sounded pretty.
People need to fucking pump the
Very
brakes
generic.
on the honey and fucking beers other than like big, dark, dense.
Yeah.
Beers. I mean, it just drums down so much fucking mouthfeel and awesomeness.
Well, I mean, it has a great mouthfeel and the body, and it looks like you juicy and all this stuff, but just taste-wise, it has very floral, decently bitter for the style, which is fine. I don't mind that, but it's like a little bit of too much bittering, a little bit too much floral with like no juicy fruity components to kind of balance it out. It doesn't need to be like super juicy, but it needs something there, and it's kind of very generic for doing that IPA, double IPA.
So
Does Bellwoods usually crush it on the IPA front, or I've only had the dark beers?
Bellwoods has been doing really good stuff over the last year and a half, and somehow they changed all of their stuff from like old school looking to like looking like juicy haze bombs. But like their Jutsu Pale Ale is fantastic. The Roman Candle is really good, and they've been doing a lot of one-off. I'm double fisting here to make up lost time. I have their Rune, Citra, and Mosaic. What is it with lupulin powder and Mosaic lupulin powder?
I had that one in the spring at the brewery. It's fantastic. What do you think of it?
This is the second time I'm having it. This is the second time they brewed it.
I had the first time.
I didn't cleanse my palate with a pickle. Actually, very underwhelming as well. Last time I had this 2 months ago, as Matt would like to say, banging sons. I don't know. I don't know if something happened in the last couple of months or if I'm just an idiot, which is very, very true possibility. I am dumb. But it hit me the same way as they usually do. So, hey, can't complain though. They're still solid. Okay, still solid.
I'm pretty sure the one I had
What
was
did you rate it on your channel, Joe?
I gave it a never gonna happen out of 2020, I believe it was.
93 garbage. Okay, that's sweet.
2020. So in other words, your channel's going live in 2020.
12th of Never Isle.
12th of
I gave
November.
it an 82.8 loss.
It's an 88 out of 93 garbage.
Yeah.
Look forward to it, Joe.
I'm just really angry because Greg gave me this beer over here. That's on him.
Jamie's in here. What's Jamie drinking, or did we just go past that
I
already?
don't know. He's muted. I don't know what he's doing. Maybe he's sort of creeping in on us because it's too late.
Sorry.
Oh, he's here. What are you drinking, Jamie?
I'm having water right now.
Oh, you were.
And I have a little bit of a cold, but I wanted to kind of be cool, like on the 10th, and vape. So I got myself some Vicks Vapo Drops.
Oh, shit.
Classy.
That's classy. That's awesome.
And yep, that's what I'm on. Vapo Drops and water.
Vapo
Good
drop.
stuff.
By the way, it's not cool to vape. All the viewers out there watching this now are later. I just have a nicotine problem. Okay.
Totally cool to vape.
Thanks, Dad.
Yeah. Was that the PSA? You
I
done?
guess it was, since we're all drinking beer, but we're gonna have fucking nicotine too while we're at it.
You want to be responsible for the
Anyone
kids
want
watching.
any cocaine? I got fucking cocaine over here. Cocaine, yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Chris.
What?
Huh?
Huh?
Oh.
It was 10%. So
Is that some of that Alberta stuff?
No, I got this one in Brandon, Manitoba. Somewhere on the
I
shelf.
think the Alberta stuff is fucking garage myth.
Oh, sorry.
Anybody want a donaire the size of a loaf of bread?
You got to get off this donaire fixation, dude.
Oh,
You
really?
need to fucking get sober quick. What is it?
You're really fucking scaring me now. Before it was kind of a cute joke.
Not
Kind of a cute joke. But
No, he's saying we're awesome.
we all like donairs, but dude, come on now.
Hey, here comes the Ontario and me. I've never had a donaire in my life. Thank you.
wow.
Yeah.
You're not even Canadian.
Yeah, you're an American, Chris.
So since no one else is going, courtesy of Jamie, I'm having the Great Lakes 30th anniversary Russian Imperial Stout,
Nice.
bourbon barrel
Good
aged,
job, Jamie.
and then there's all kinds of other shit in this: cold brewed coffee, vanilla beans, and cocoa. And yeah, you taste all of them. 11.9%. Can't taste the alcohol. It's so fucking smooth.
Would I taste the alcohol?
I should have told you I had one of those. We could have done a duo review on Jace Westcott's channel.
Yeah.
Totally. Yeah.
Oh, I could have picked one of those up when I was in Windsor, and I didn't. I was staring right at it. I'm like, nah, I don't want this. It's 11%. Fuck that. Fuck that shit.
I think they still have them in the LCBO, Chris.
Yeah, I can go get one. Actually, I was at the LCBO today in St. Catharines. I got one out.
What's the price on those? I forgot. Greg picked that up for me and he charged me like $400 for it. I'm pretty sure Canadian. So about
That's
$7 American.
That's it.
Right. Mm-hmm. I can't believe those. So those were in the LCBO.
Yep.
Wow, that's cool. Did you get any of the juice, Jamie?
Sorry, Joe, you cut out there.
Did you get any of the Beard of Zeus, Great Lakes?
Beard of Zeus?
Mm-hmm.
No. Didn't that exist like only like 3-4 years ago, something like that?
Brought it back out like last weekend.
Are you serious?
I haven't seen any yet.
Greg got me a bottle of that too, but I don't know if that's going to be an LCBO. I don't. If the other one, I know the original Beard of Zeus was in the LCBOs, so it should be coming. So
Fuck with thumb down this chat already. Jesus Christ. Fuck it.
It's not showing, Joe.
no,
It's in the LCBO, but I would love to try that one.
dude, that's an amazing beer.
Yeah, that was
So fun.
that was by Kyle from Half Hours on Earth. He was the
Yeah, that's
original
right.
brew.
Yeah. No? So I mean, it's not going to be as good this time around, right?
Craig, what are you drinking over there? Is that Bird Dog Elvis?
Elvis juice for you, Peter.
Get
As it's, one of your favourite beers, along with
One of your favorite
Christina
beers.
Hellas. Yeah, one of your favourite beers, Joe. It was, but that's dead now.
Did you shout out Peter, who's not watching?
Peter, yeah. Well, he could be. Is he watching? I don't know.
Send him a link. Let's go, Peter. I know you're. Hey,
He's a bit.
Dude, it's only like 2:30 in the morning to the UK. No big deal.
I could send him a link, but I know he's not been feeling that great.
Yeah,
So.
must be all of his fucking.
I'll send it if he's around.
I heard a little birdie sent some Thomas Hardys to a Ewart fella that I know.
Oh, really?
Who would that be? Would he be in this chat?
Crickets.
He could be.
The fuck is this?
Is he gonna get hit back with some goodies? He could. He might.
What happened?
No, nothing. Matt sent Ewart off some Thomas Hardy. No big deal.
Oh, there's a thing. Somebody had a finger going up there.
Didn't have anybody else say Thomas Hardy's or anything. Were those the ones that the brewery sent to you originally?
No, my buddy. They ended up distroing in the United States, and my buddy it just works for a beer distributor in upstate New York, and I guess they're New York and Connecticut, and maybe Massachusetts were like the first places to get it. And I turned him on to it years ago and shit like that. And he's like, hey, and he's like, we got Hardy's. It's our. He's like, I'm just gonna give you a case. Do you want it? And I said, shut your whore mouth. And then I got it. I was like, shut your whore mouth. Yeah, and then I got it, and then I just ended up giving it to everybody. You know what I mean? People wanted it. You know what I mean? So
everybody.
What? You're in upstate New York. You can get it, buddy. No, and then I paid back a bunch of people just because I know people that a bunch of people I know love Hardee's. I ended up just kind of doling it out. And I saw you were put up a post about Canadian breakfast stout, but 12-ounce bottles, and then he was like, hey, I was like, damn it, motherfucker. I'm like, I wish we got 12-ounce bottles, and he's like, I'll trade you for a Hardy. I'm like, no, I don't want that shit, but I'll just send you a motherfucking Hardy just cause, you know what I mean?
Just cause, bro.
Just pay it forward kind of shit.
Mm-hmm.
And
he's gonna be back with goodies. There's gonna be some goodies coming back.
Yeah, no, I know.
Your goodies, your jam goodies.
Yeah, I just know he would love it. You know what I mean? And that's the whole reason behind it.
I'm pretty sure he bought a whole case of the 12-ounce breakfast sauce a week before they were even able to be sold. But no big deal.
Yeah, so. But
no, I haven't seen any Thomas Hardys here yet, though. I would like to see them. I hope they show up.
I mean, if you don't get it, let me know. I'll ask my buddy. I'll get another case and I'll send it off to people and shit like that. You know what I mean?
How much did you pay for the case? If you don't mind,
the first case he just gave me.
Oh,
because so I don't know. But I mean,
do you know the price on it?
I didn't want to ask because I don't want to be an asshole. But it's retailing. I think it's $10 to $15 a bottle in New York.
Okay. So, I'll have to keep
and it's in the case is 12 bottles, not 24.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people that just don't know about Thomas Hardy. A lot of people are gonna just whatever, but I'm sure it'll be available once it shows up.
Yeah, so it's $10 to $15 a bottle. But it can be had, but we'll see. I don't know if it's it seems like it's a test run. What they're doing with New York and Connecticut and, like you said, Massachusetts, I think it was into. It doesn't seem like it's a full-fledged drop. It's just more okay, let's drip and drop it in,
Yep, I got you.
Soft launch.
I got you, bro.
Did we miss anyone for beers drinking? Everyone good? Greg's not here, but does anyone really care?
Greg's too busy petting his dogs.
Is that what you?
Is that a euphemism for something?
I like how Nick. There was a euphemism. Nick, we didn't have to clarify. All right.
I'm not going.
Nick's turning red there. I think he's getting a little bit drunk over there. I think.
Oh, I'm definitely getting drunk here. I'm probably drunker than I feel.
Yeah, that's accurate.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's accurate. Your pores. What's going on now? Capsized.
Maybe that is Cap 5, baby.
Cap 5.
I'm still. What kind of beer is that 30th anniversary, Lee?
It's a Russian Imperial Stout, bourbon barrel aged.
Ooh.
With cold
And
brew
it
coffee.
has cold brewed coffee, vanilla beans, and cocoa in it as well.
Nice. Yeah, I saw a 30th anniversary beer when I was up there with Chad in the spring, and I think it was like a saison, a raspberry saison or some shit.
Oh, really?
I wasn't interested at all, but that I would buy like a bottle or two of that shit.
It's pretty smooth.
Smooth.
Smooth as matters. It's got to be very smooth.
It's slightly boozy, but it's like all the extra shit in it, like the vanilla and stuff. It just kind of hides the booze
Boozy?
really well.
What would you give that out of 5, Lee?
Huh?
Nah. What? Out of 5.
Rated out of 5.
One was
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know this arbitrary number system that you're trying to apply to something here.
Let's say you had 5 of those. How many out of 5 would you give that based on its taste, aroma, and overall score?
You lost me.
I lost myself.
What is it? Would you give it an A
Your hand.
or
Excuse me, what?
What would you say, Drunky McGee?
what would you give that? Like, would you rate it like an A or A plus or a B?
A
or...
plus. I thought it was most excellent.
Yeah. Did you give it an A plus, like a 78 or so?
Or an 88 out of 100. Perfect.
88 or 93?
3 garbage.
I wouldn't kick it out of bed for eating crackers. Is that a suitable rating?
And 97.
Is that the
Is there
AF
beers that you've
scale or
already
A to
given
Z
numerical
scale?
ratings to? Is there beers that you've already given numerical ratings to that you consider this better than them or worse than?
Give it some Roman numeral numbers. Come on.
I don't even really know.
An
I can't even remember
XII?
when I used to rate stuff.
Would you say this
It's been
is
so long.
a VI out of X?
Out of let's go beer drinkers rating system out of 11. What would you give out of 11?
11. It goes to 11.
Getting out of hand.
Have 11.
Probably an isosceles triangle.
You heard it here, folks.
Is that
Pretty
is
thick
that the
bastard.
square root of
No,
the hypotenuse?
An 8.
Not an equilateral triangle then.
So only
No.
like 3 is garbage.
Is that an acute or an obtuse triangle?
Is that an isosceles triangle plus, minus, or just a couple minuses, or how does that work?
Minus the Pythagorean theorem?
Yeah, I was about to say you gotta work that out for yourself. Show your work, by the way, when you do it.
Do it longhand.
Use the slide rule.
The first scoring system where you make the viewers figure out the rating. I love it.
Like build your
I'll
own
give it a
theory.
thumbs up. Does it work for everybody? I'll give it a thumbs up. There we
I
go.
don't know.
How many thumbs would you give that up?
How many thumbs up? So if you had 5 hands,
How many fists would you give it?
How many bums up would you give it?
if you had 5 hands, how many of those would be thumbs up?
Yeah.
And
It
here-
depends.
Or-
Some of these hands have
Would be one
thumbs
doing
cut
like
off of
this
them?
to half? What?
What does a penis count as?
Greg, what the fuck? Also, what are you drinking?
I'm having the most Canadian of all beers,
Ooh.
the Canadian Breakfast Stout.
A Mountie
12.
on it.
That's right.
I'm pretty sure it's not Canadian breakfast. I'm pretty sure it's Canadian bacon stout, according to Jamie. Come on. He knows what he's talking about.
It's a drink
Well,
pour.
Jamie
Totally
admittedly
agree.
doesn't lie.
Drain pour.
It was a drain pour. We drank
Awesome.
down the drain. What did you actually pour down the drain, Jamie? Was it the beer? Or what did you pour in?
It was coffee.
Oh, okay. Because he had her.
Well done, Jamie. Well done.
Right now, Jamie. Right now, there's a beer militia starting to kill Jamie.
No.
You know that beer.
Ah,
Greg, is that CBS still like available locally by you, just like at the local LCBO, or is it also?
I'm pretty sure it's sold out. They had, I think they got around 2,000 bottles, and by the end of the first day, they had sold like 800 of them or something. And I'm pretty sure by that weekend they had sold out.
There's still a few.
I'm sure maybe there's I'm sure there's probably a few odds and ends. I'll tell you what was very difficult to get was this fucker. Any LCBO even remotely convenient to me didn't have any. Luckily, Agnes picked me up one when she was shopping somewhere, but they were annoying. Like
It also came out like a month ago, so that was right at the end of its run.
Well, that might be
Like
it.
we
too.
were
I get
lousy
real-
a month ago, and when Nick said he was doing the analysis, I literally got one of the last 5 bottles around here. So
Yeah, well, I mean, I get quite annoyed when I have to drive anywhere to get beer. Like, it should just be available to me at whatever the closest store is.
So based on the LCBO website, it's pretty accurate. I'm pretty sure, right? The quantity when
It's fairly accurate.
In Ottawa. So this is for Guy who's not watching, but there's a LCBO that has 489 bottles still. Seems like a lot.
Of CVS?
Yeah, that seems a bit
like, you know, cases. There's two.
The thing about distribution of shit like this is it's not really fair. Like, one store will get a gazillion of them, and other stores will get.
And none of them came down here. I have a cousin who's a manager of the LCBO down here in Niagara-on-Lake. He tried to order, and they said to him, "It's staying in Toronto. It's not coming down."
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to your cousin is a liar. Here, we'll go with this. St. Catharines, 1 Street East, 3 bottles. Get on it.
I can get you one.
Where?
I can get you one.
Get
Chris.
over there, Chris.
189 King Street East.
All right, downtown St. Catharines. Okay.
Yep.
No, I can hook Chris up. I got a ton of this stuff.
Because there's I don't know, somewhere around 385 different Toronto LCPOs that still have like 50 plus left. There is one on St. Clair Ave West, 270 bottles, just a little bit. One on 15 York Street, 175 bottles. One on King Street West, 85 bottles. One on Street at the Galleria Shopping Center, 74 bottles. So it seems like Toronto got a lot of it. Like
you know what? Toronto's a beer wasteland, so it's nice once in a while we get something.
Yeah, even Thunder Bay guy has 41 in a random location. That's insane.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
So King Street, eh? I'm gonna go tomorrow. I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, that's the only St. Catharines period list. But yeah, 3 of them.
I'll go check it out.
You know, at $8.50 a bottle, no big deal. Totally half the price that we pay.
I like how Chris has Jesus dying on the cross behind him there. Oh no, wait, that's Paul.
Paul's right here. Oh, that's Paul. That's a weatherman.
Yeah, that's great.
Gotta pick his nose.
That's
Right. I love my green screen. It's fucking fantastic. You know what? All courtesy of the Rockstar entrepreneurial starters.
Yeah, I'm glad they taught you how to use it properly because I was concerned you were going to have all these like really bad, fucking blurry, moss-colored shit coming off you. And...
Surprised you're not purple. And for many reasons, that is.
Yeah.
Well, it's funny because as soon as this fucking thing loads up, I just clicked on it again. I'll tell you how bad it could look, right? Oh no, that's actually looking.
Baby bib that he's putting over.
Jesus,
that's terrible.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
Greg, you didn't like the cutting bells, right? But you don't like drinking style IPAs too much, do you? Oh yeah, you talk. I like how your voice is muffled here. Nothing's happening.
Who's talking?
No, nobody. Greg, he's staring at the...
I didn't hear anybody talking. I was like wondering, am I missing something?
No, look at that screen. Greg, hello. Hi, Greg. How are you today?
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Holy fuck, are you kidding me? The cutting bells, I said you weren't a fan, right?
Yeah. I tried it. I mean, I think I gave it like a 7 or something. It's not bad. I aged it for a bit and it was better.
No good. You aged it for me. You aged it for me as well.
I aged it for you too, Joe. Those are aged in my cellar.
Oh, wow. In your cellar? Why don't you put your fucking magical beer fridge?
No good. Actually, that's true. I put it. Well, actually, it was in the fridge. I take it back. It was not in the cellar. It was in the fridge, but not the magical beer fridge. It was in the regular food fridge.
You had this, right?
What cellar do you have? You live in a fucking apartment, like several floors up the street. You have no cellar.
No, my parents have a large house, and I have reserved a section of their cellar.
He pays them on a monthly basis. No big deal.
He's got a Texas cellar, the back of his closet.
Two things here. The apocalypse is happening. You had this too, right? You were the last batch of it.
Yeah, there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, dude, it's not great at all.
I know. I thought it was me, and I talked to Derek. He's like, "No, I liked it." I'm like, I don't know, man. There was something really off with that.
Did you have the first?
Honest, I don't think you were all that great.
The first batch was really good.
It was fantastic. I don't know. Whatever.
I had whatever batch of it that came out back in May.
But But
Yeah,
this isn't
that's
bad.
good.
The Cutting Bells isn't bad, but it's not for both breweries. I thought it was just going to be better. I don't know how else to put it. It's all right.
Yeah, it's got to wear that boiled peanut note again. I don't know. There's some yeast strain they're
Bro.
using that, like what do they call it? Zeus or whatever that that Vermont yeast strain is. There's something odd going on there that gives it a weird note. I don't know what.
Excuse me, you say boiled peanut?
Yep.
Peanutty.
Yeah, I get that in Heady Topper a lot too. It's weird.
Yeah, peanut skins.
Yeah,
Something like that. Yeah.
Are you finding your peanut with like the Master of Disaster? Usually.
What? What?
Nothing.
What?
Well, something.
Oh, the poor fellow's so old, he's having trouble hearing you.
It's you. Like he doesn't understand anything but Thomas Hardy and CBS.
Hey, I mean those
Life
are
is rough,
those are
man.
great hills to die on. So
That's true. And when you're talking about hills, you're talking about cases.
yeah, hills made of cases. Yes.
Yeah, mountains.
Listen, I have Mr. Matt to thank for my Thomas Hardy's this go around.
Yeah, busting his balls earlier. It was a good time.
Okay.
He just helped me out.
Yeah, but all the ones you've drank have been less than 15 years old, so they're no good.
That's true. That's true.
But I have an opportunity now to sit on it for a couple of decades.
When you're dead, you old fuck.
Yeah. What? Wait.
Congrats for that luggage, asshole.
When you're dead, one of your grandkids is gonna try it and thinks it's awful. Just drain pour this fucker.
Grandpa was stupid.
This new Coors Light 3000 is the way to go.
They literally come out with Coors Light 3000. I'm gonna kill you, Greg.
Can't wait.
They're gonna do it.
No, what it's going to be is that China will eventually take over the earth, so it'll be like Tsingtao fucking dry or something like
Well,
that.
like the ex wrestler, ex porn actress, ex living person China. You mean?
Yeah,
the actual country.
It's not going to be called. It's not going to be called Coors Light 3000. It'll be Coors Right. Like
Oh Jesus!
Coors Right 3000, and the label will change color in the cold. Except
What is that? Is that the Asian version? Coors Right?
no, instead of Coors Left. God.
And the label will be that the mountain won't be on fire. It will be not on fire when it's cooled.
The mountain will just be a pair of robot boobs.
Jesus Christ! Even better.
Maybe Japanese.
No, that's if Japan takes over, and that would be Asahi instead. Or something.
We had an actual leader, aka Nick.
No, you passed out probably already.
I think we offended Kent.
I'm gonna consider this whole thing like a constitutional monarchy, or worse. I'm just a figurehead.
Who was it? 12% beer you guys drank earlier?
No,
10.
Sadly, no.
10%, but what's this one?
You know, the funny thing is, I had a 13%
this?
before I had the
This one's
10%, and now I'm
12%.
drinking 11.9%, and I'm still way more sober than fucking Nick.
Yeah, Lee, you seem fine.
Now talk about an examination.
Yeah, except
here.
at
I
some
don't know.
point he's
You
just
guys-
gonna fall off the damn bed.
in Canada.
You'll never see
before
it.
you guys can get this shit. This is what you should examine, right?
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
I've heard it's
I get it.
Two eye years actually showed up here, the Weizenbach and something else, but it wasn't that.
we should
Yeah,
Celebrator.
have
I
Chris
heard about that. I heard that one was good, Matt.
yeah, that's a great beer.
bring it over the border next time I come up. Give it to Chris, and Chris can give it to Beer Mails or Jamie or whoever. We could.
Yep. Okay.
That is such a great beer.
Everyone owes
We do an analysis on Celebrator.
right, Matt.
I can give you my analysis score right now: 10 and 10.
Listen. You can't be biased towards awesome beer. Okay,
I'm already biased. I've had it before.
You got to anal weiss the shit out of it.
It is not only the epitome of the style; it's just a fucking great world class beer on its own.
No, it is. It's amazing. Doppelbock. It's great. Plus, it has a little goat on it.
Yeah, it has a little goat thing. Yeah, you can put on
Yeah,
your
look at
keychain, man.
Who doesn't like a goat thing?
You put
Yes.
you put your weed in it, man.
This is curious. Are there like any comments out there or anything? Or?
Probably not. Probably not. I'm going to say no.
There
we
isn't.
lost Craig in there. We lost somebody else too.
We have Jace
Okay.
Westcott says the lab beers rarely live up to the hype. A lot of times they don't. But there's been some really good collab beers. So, I mean, it all depends.
I found in recent years a lot of, well, at least in my little shitty neck of the woods, most collab beers have been pretty disappointing. They just been like average, like just average, like
Joe.
About average.
Exactly
Bill.
like Joe.
Any average beer sent on my way.
I just had a good collab from Heavy Seas and Cigar City. It's pretty decent.
It's like if I'm getting a collab beer from several different breweries, I don't want their take on a craft brewed version of a fucking amber ale or something. Like, do something cool.
It's like they pick the lowest common denominator.
See, in the States here, like, I felt exactly the same way you do, Lee, about fucking collabs for the longest time. But there seems to be like a flip in that it almost seems like breweries were like okay, we'll make a beer together and be the most conservative ends of each other. To where now, when breweries do collabs now in the States, and it seems like it's only been the past couple of years, one brewery takes the whole. Be like, okay, we're at our brewery, we're gonna take command of what's going on, but bring a little bit of what you have, and vice versa when they go to the other person's brewery. And it seems like we're getting a lot more kind of stellar collabs as of late. It's like a weird thing because I shit on collabs for a long time. I almost like wrote them off, like, oh, that's collab. I don't want to drink that shit. But it's totally flipped as of late to the point where, like, and again, there's hits and misses, but I'm okay with swinging for the fences and not fucking connecting. I'm totally cool with that. Like, if I have a collab and I'm like, okay, this sucks, you can kind of taste the difference between, okay, they're just fucking trying to make something as opposed to they tried and missed. You know what I mean? So it seems to be kind of changing in the States, and I like that.
That's nice to hear, because I mean, if sort of the way things sort of happen in Canada, where we're about, even though we do catch up on the U.S. as far as like styles and stuff fairly quickly now, still trends seem to follow the States by a couple years or whatever. Maybe we'll end up at a point in like a year down the road or something where collabs are fucking awesome all of a sudden. So,
well, I kind of agree with Matt says from a smaller local standpoint. I still think a lot of the highly distributed craft collaborations, for the most part, are pointing. Some are decent here and there, but it's like the smaller local breweries or regional breweries or state breweries are doing a better job. Like even in my area, where in Buffalo we don't have great breweries, a couple good ones. They're even doing better with their collabs recently. But I just feel like usually if I see a collab or from like, oh, it's a Dogfish Head in this place, it's just like, I don't know. I'm usually disappointed by those still to this day.
Well, I'll chime in with my 2 cents on collabs. Yeah,
you don't live in America, you can't talk.
Okay.
Oh,
at first, no, I definitely agree with what Matt's saying. Because there's people like Other Half who just whore themselves around, and Monkish who just whore themselves around, and I didn't know what they were trying to accomplish. And in a way, I initially thought it was a good idea, kind of like a comic book crossover. But then it just started getting watered down, and there was a lot of mediocre stuff. But there have been a couple of really interesting ones, and ones you look forward to. And I think that's part of the problem too, because they always can be incredible. But I gotta say though, if there's things out there like that Equilibrium Answer one that I just had, holy shnikes, yeah, there's still good stuff happening. So
I mean, try Equilibrium, you come in your pants, settle down, it's okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean, kind of just disappointed. Like this Cutting Bells is you think Bellwood's probably one of the best breweries in Canada. Trillium obviously is fucking Trillium, and if you gave this to me blind, I would not be impressed with it personally. I mean, it's not bad. If you're taking one of the best in Canada and one of the best New England hop forward producers, period, and you're giving me a double IPA, that's kind of outside the box using wildflower honey. So
a collaboration
not
like
amazing.
that is genius.
It's a weird road to hoe when it comes to collabs, because it's almost like sports teams, to where like you have like these really kind of like strong personalities that want to kind of step up and do what they do. And that's, I mean, if you're going to have a brewery and you're going to open a brewery, you're going to be a strong personality, but you know what I mean? Knowing your weaknesses, knowing your strengths is a hard thing for anybody to do. You know what I mean? Well, when you get all these people together, sometimes it's strong against strong, it's weak against strong. Sometimes you have like in certain collabs, it works. You know what I mean? People get it. You know what I mean? They were like, I'm good at this. You're good at this. Let's work together. Do this. I mean, is that the exception? I don't think it's the exception. I don't think it's a norm. I think it's somewhere in between. So,
Yeah.
I think it's getting better, but from where it used to be, but you would expect it to be when you put all stars together. You know, it's like the Lakers back in the day. They put like Gary Payton, fucking Shaq, Kobe, and Karl Malone together. It didn't fucking work. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to have that kind of cohesiveness to work.
It's kind of like Carmelo Anthony, Paul George, and
Westbrook.
Yeah.
What are they, like 500 or game under or something?
Yeah, they just got to 500.
I feel like the collabs, like at least around here in Nova Scotia, they actually are kind of underestimating their consumer base, where they're playing it safe more than anything else. It's like, okay, we're going to do a collab, but we don't want to go too crazy because we actually want to sell this beer. Whereas I think they just kind of underestimate the consumer base, where they're actually ready for more interesting shit around here, right? So, I mean, you get something like the Bose Garrison collaboration that they've done a couple years in a row now, which is their rye, whatever the fuck it was, which was just so fucking bland, and you couldn't even really taste the rye in it, and it was just so uninteresting. And it's like, why the fuck are you making this beer? Because I don't see how
in the cookie jar a little bit too much, it seems.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't. I don't see who this appeals to. I mean, it's not interesting for seasoned craft drinkers, and it's not. Honestly, I don't even think it would disgust newbies, but it wouldn't interest them. They'd just be like, "Eh, what is this?"
So Chris would still be disappointed.
I don't think he'd like it too much, honestly.
Oh, if it's under 6%, he's good to go.
Settle down, Joe. Settle down. We're gonna have to fucking keep giving me high alcohol content beers and
give them all the nicks more.
And another perfect example, all the like there were several craft breweries in sort of the Maritimes area came together and made this fucking thing, and there was like I think 20 breweries involved or something like that. It was just a bland fucking.
Which beer was that?
Dark ale, like it was.
At some point when you have 20 breweries involved, it's just kind of for show, it seems. Like
overkill. Yeah, it's just dumb.
Just to say, hey, we up with 19 other breweries, you know, and it's like I don't know how much input 20 different breweries have on a singular beer when there isn't that much stuff to do. I mean, you can change different yeasts and use a bunch of malt. Like if you have different breweries getting there, I mean, I that's got to be it's overkill. Definitely.
Yeah, I just wanted to say that this chat just got more dick. So DIC drinking in Canada. How you doing, Guy?
A new gaming.
Wow, that joke fucking dropped.
Number one, Guy. Nick is not even just drunk. He's fucking plastered. He doesn't use his camera on anymore because he's embarrassed, and he should be quite.
Yeah. He's laid.
Yeah. We need to produce. So
I'm going to be drinking the Liquorman's Dirty Whiskey by the Hiding Nights.
Oh Jesus! I wouldn't even admit to that. God damn it!
Yeah, that's on you. This entire chat's on you.
Oh. His camera is on. It's just his tripod is covering it with the tattoo of his logo on it.
There you go.
If Nick understands.
So you drinking tonight, Guy, or are you still exercising and being healthy?
Oh yeah, just taking a break from drinking boo. Just water.
Right, you get the shit out of this chain.
Who the fuck do you think you are? You were Jesus Christ.
They're fucking drinking his Perrier like he's fucking king shit of fuck mountain, as Matt would say.
What?
What?
King shit of fuck mountain.
Yeah, king shit of fuck mountain. I'll do it right now.
Hashtag
drinking his fucking sparkling water like the freaking. I'll stop. Sorry, I love you.
I don't care. Listen, I'm not paying attention. Roadhouse is on TV right now.
It's probably like, is it on an actual channel where they show some of the best parts? Well,
I was going to say too about collabs. The other thing to think about with collaborations and why some of them don't work is depending on how much these visiting brewers are actually doing, they don't necessarily know.
Quizak, there's somebody in your house. They're gonna murder you with their titties.
Shut up, Redbeard.
You are. No one cares what you're saying.
No.
Shut up, Redbeard.
You're talking over me. But they don't know the other guy's system.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good point, but no one cares. What do we do, Nick? Where are you at, buddy?
What's going on now? He's falling asleep.
Definitely have.
What?
What are you asking,
I'm
Greg?
just gonna start talking over everybody now because that's what you know.
It's good. We all do.
I'm inspired by Redbeard.
Well, Craig says he apologizes. He's been interrupted.
Roadhouse is great. Patrick Swayze's here, and he's got an alter ego. Bad Patrick Swayze.
Sexy Julian Patrick fucking Swayze. Anyway.
Rod's probably gaming back there in the background right now.
I losing to fucking West Coast Nick and some hockey.
I just got a giant gaming like mouse pad. So it smells funny though.
You being gaming, Chris?
I'm gonna send West Coast and Nick a message here.
Excuse me, what now? You're sending West Coast Nick a message?
Yeah, I'm gonna send an invite to Dan.
Are you even capable of sending messages in your current state?
No,
I don't think so.
I probably just sent it to Jordan or something.
It's your channel, man. You do what you need to.
Yeah, I think I fucking blocked, I think.
Fantastic.
Did you block Redbeard finally?
No, I wouldn't block Redbeard. He's actually been pretty well behaved lately.
He's just
You're
what?
You just hate
What?
everything. It's okay. Yeah, you hate everyone.
It's everyone.
No.
It's all right. You're allowed to hate everyone. That's your prerogative. We support you in your endeavor to hate every single thing in this world, including yourself. No big deal. It happens.
Hate's a strong word. Intolerant? Yes, maybe.
I feel like hate is definitely what you're going for most of the time.
No, I don't hate anyone.
Maybe strongly dislike.
Haters want to hate.
The thing is Ewart is a great guy in real life. Online, total cock. Piece of shit. In
Not
real
true.
life, awesome dude. Online, you want to fucking slice his throat with a fucking box cutter. That's what you
Well,
need.
why would you want that?
See? Matt agrees. Matt knows exactly what I'm talking about. The man sent you Thomas Hardy ales, and he totally said he would take a box cutter to your neck. He just said that. In more like one word, he said it.
Firm but fair.
Gonna go build gut spring on him.
I'd say that's like, equal trade. I mean, come on now.
Thomas Hardy for
I was gonna send Bellwoods.
bleeding
now,
out.
Now I'll just send broken Bellwoods.
Yeah.
Yeah, send him a case of this. I'm sure he'll appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
I'll forward it to Hair Trump and be like, "See those Canadian motherfuckers? What they do? We send them Hardys. They send us down Broken Bellwoods. We need to dominate and crush the fucking naval."
Well, that's what you get for trying to cut off our softwood here.
I can't believe founders thought they fucking they have a Mountie on CBS, so therefore they charge half price in Canada. How does that work for CBS? How does that work? How does that work? How many bottles of the big bottles did you buy though? Even though you knew you were a shit ton of the 12 ounce.
Two, because I didn't know what was going to happen in the LCBO.
Settle down, Stein. We understand. Yeah.
Oh wait, can you hear me? Is my audio working?
No, we don't want to. No, we can't. Speak up.
No.
Sorry. What was that you were? I couldn't hear what you're saying.
Fuck off, you son
We should. Yeah, we definitely need to Nick Ewart.
That was great. I bought 2 bottles because I got when they came to the Detroit spot. I'm like, well, I didn't know what was going on with the LCBO or how hard it would be or what. So I guarantee
You're still breaking up.
2.
You're still breaking up, Ewart.
Shut up.
At his age, he never knows how hard it's going to be.
That's what she said.
I wanted to ask Craig, but he rage quit, like Redbeard playing video games. The thing I wanted to ask him though is if the UK is going to get CBS, which I imagine they will at some point. But I know that Canada wasn't the only place getting the 12-ounce bottles. They said something like 15 or 20 countries outside of the US were going to get the 12-ounce bottles. So curious to see what countries they are.
My curiosity is, where is all the maple syrup?
Yeah, it's artificial
these
maple at this
barrels.
point. Yeah, it's just bourbon barrels with artificial maple. No, it's still good. I mean, Matt, you've had it, and I've had it, and other people here have had it. It's still an awesome beer. It's just, I don't know, in the last 3 years, the amount of beers that we've drank and consumed, it used to be like the top 5 all-time beer for me, like in that realm for me is just amazing. I don't know if it's not as good as it used to be, as a lot of people say, or if it's just my palate, which it probably is.
Between, man.
Yeah, it's somewhere between, but it's still a really good beer. Like people out
You're a
there don't know.
snob.
No, try fucking beer. It's still an awesome beer. It's still a really, really damn tasty beer. No question.
I had it today, and I thought it was even better than what I originally thought it was.
You had it today?
Yeah.
Again, since your last review?
Yeah. I brought it to a work function.
Nice. Yeah, no, I mean,
work Christmas party. Little CBS,
No, baby, there's a lot of them. It was crazy around here. It's like Wegmans had no limits on it, and they had like fucking tons of cases, and people were just walking in buying whatever. Fucking ridiculous. But cool. It's nice that it's enough. You didn't have to get CBS this year, which was nice. You didn't have to do really anything crazy.
But I think it's going to be exactly the last time it came out. I think everybody's going to fucking buy it and drink it and be like, "Oh, that was crazy!" And like 4 years from now, everybody's going to be like, "Can I get like a 2017 CBS?" People are going to be like, "Yeah, for like $200-300." Like,
yeah,
I think it's going to be here and then gone, and then people are going to be like, "Why did I save? What? Wait, did I save some of that?" Nope.
You've convinced me. It's time to go up to Ottawa and buy all of their CVS and 12 ounce. Guy, you should go pick up CVS. I don't know how close the one in Ottawa is. I forgot where it was. They have 500 bottles almost somewhere in Ottawa.
Ottawa Vanier, Montreal Road has 107 bottles left.
Case of CBS is saving for October.
St. Catherine says 3 bottles left, Joe.
Yeah, no, as I said when I told you, 3 bottles left there.
And Ottawa has 107.
So the corner of
Redo. Yeah,
corner
Redo
of
has
Edward and
489.
Renew Street has 489 CBS.
That's crazy.
And then the Montreal Road one has 107. So you should probably go check it out, Guy. I think you'd enjoy it. I know it's $8.50 a bottle. Pretty sure you can afford one.
$8.50.
I really recommend.
$8.50.
Hello, Guy.
Yeah.
You should go get one. Honestly, I know what you like. You'd like that beer.
Pourquoi?
No orange candy, but it's kind of like maple candies a little bit.
I'd buy one. I'd buy one and then save it for when you're drinking beer again.
Even the LCBO middle of nowhere where the Hobolos are, they have 107 bottles.
There you go.
Get the Hobolos.
There you go. Get your
Hobolos.
CBS. Get your goblin gnomes on. No big deal.
Goblin. No.
You do. Oh, that's 100 of my work. There's like 489.
Yeah, I mean the CBS or the KBS I sent you, you really enjoyed, and this is definitely better. In my not so humble opinion.
I'm gonna pick up KBS next time I'm in Wegmans though, because I've seen a whole bunch of them over there, and I was like, you know what? I should try it. I've never had the KBS. Well, I have had the KBS over.
Wait, you saw KBS where now? In the falls in Wegmans?
No, I'm not. Sorry, not the KBS.
Breakfast Stout?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's a great beer in its own right. Breakfast Stout's fantastic.
I should have grabbed it when I was.
It's 8, so it's kind of the borderline of whether or not you shouldn't get a burn from that. But I don't. Listen, I'm not trolling or being a dick, but I like I said, at 8% for you is kind of in the realm of maybe not, right? So
I should buy two and try the other one with Joseph for some more big flat.
Yeah, big flats too. If you want to go to Walgreens and get like a 6-pack of beer for about, I don't know, $2.
$3. Yeah.
I don't even think they sell it anymore, honestly, because it's fucking gross.
I don't know if big flats is a thing anymore. Honestly,
I think that might be
some leftover in some places, but
my best accomplishment in the beer tubing world isn't corrupting every single person I've ever met. It's sending big flats to at least 5 other individuals. That is the best thing ever, and then making them drink it.
Yeah, you're a fucking son of a bitch. Because I still remember that day. Scott and I fucking do a review on it.
Yeah,
it was a day when the power was out, so we were sitting at the window to get light, and it was just the worst fucking shit ever.
Oh, fantastic! Big flat.
I didn't think that was bad, actually. The big flats. It's better than drinking water. It's actually cheaper than water.
Shut up, drunkie.
Yeah, Nick, I'm gonna ask you to shut your mouth for the last.
Hey, I try to give you a fucking compliment, and then you trash me like this because I'm trashed.
I want a compliment for sending people big flats. That's not me.
Hey,
Big flat.
Take it easy, Leahy.
Yeah, Nick is not holding his liquor extremely well right now.
You have to move with the flow. You got to go with the grain of the liquor.
Nick is the liquor now.
I am the liquor.
Nick, that's. Nick, you're slurring your speech at an alarming rate.
It's not slurring if you enjoy it.
He's almost at Paul's level now.
Yeah.
Drink there, Randy Poo.
Are you still drinking that Russian Imperial?
No, I am now on another beer courtesy of Jamie.
Jesus Christ.
Block 3's through the quad.
Nice.
And this
What would
is
you give that out of 7?
10%. So.
Oh, you give it a 10% 7?
No, it's a quad. Pretty good.
That's just regular, like not barrel aged or any adjuncts or anything, right?
Oh, Jesus.
No, it's just
What
there's
a
nothing.
snob.
I don't think there's anything
Oh,
particular.
just making sure your stupid face that we can't see is probably drinking water. Also, Thomas Hardy.
I'm drinking
No, it's
club soda.
Oh, it's close. He's water like we're good to go.
You're drinking club soda straight?
That's right. And watching Roadhouse. Getting fired up.
You know, that's a wild, crazy and wild night on a Wednesday at you.
And funny thing is, I'm done work for the rest of the year too. So this is how I celebrate.
Right? Fucking,
as we like to say around here, that's on you,
son.
Fucking pound it through the. I think Matt wasn't asking the opponent if he was trying to punch your face that he can't see.
Yeah. But no, through the quad, there's nothing special about it. It's just a quad, and they brew Belgian yeast. So there you go.
Nice. That's the middle finger.
Belgian-y.
Yeah.
It's what was the fuck?
That.
Was it?
Who's drunk here? Who's drunk here? Who's the liquor now?
Yo, even if Lee
I'm
drank like 17 beers in the last 2 hours.
No, I'm just trying to think of a Belgian quad I had from I think the Rhino sent it to me from.
Was it Cameron's?
It might have been Cameron's.
Not the Epiphany, number 1.
Yeah, the Epiphany. Yeah, Epiphany. Yeah.
Right, that beer's garbage. I mean, that's all right.
That was good. What are you talking about?
Wasn't that with cherries? Well, it was made with cherries. Some kind of.
Yeah.
So you're saying that's heavy on dark fruit? Maybe no.
What's that?
Heavy on the dark fruit?
It's somewhat. It's interesting because I opened the bottle and I smell it. It's like, okay, smells like a quad from the bottle. You got your dark fruit influences and all that stuff. I poured it in the glass and I cleaned this glass out before I put this in. So it wasn't influence. It wasn't influence from the fucking Imperial Stout or anything. I was getting like a heavy, sort of like chocolate nougat kind of caramel thing for a while, but now it's just settled into dark fruit. So
nice. And Nick, we can see you swirling your glass like you fucking are having a stroke.
I'm just pointing out one thing. That I have that much left to my Lechouf. That's like the last bit of a liter of Lechouf that I've been drinking tonight.
Or maybe your niche shoof instead of le shoof.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, no, the big deal. Cheers. Cheers. Fun.
Have to be accurate.
Yeah, turn off your camera. No one wants to see this.
Well, you don't want to see me put it down the hatch?
Oh, fuck.
And now move on. What else do you have?
Oh, God. I haven't decided yet. I know I got a stout from Bog Hopper I'd like to try.
Excuse me, Bog Hopper?
I have a video of my friend George. Joe knows George. in his beautiful, beautiful baby mama chugging brewery Tuesday.
Black. What beer?
Yeah, Black Tuesday from the brewery.
Yeah.
750 milliliter bottle.
Yo, that's a smooth
chug it.
God damn.
Smooth beer. You know what So at a share that I went to this past weekend that didn't include Ewart, even though we invited him, but he's an asshole. We drank PB and Thursday. Dude, that is without a shadow of a doubt the sweetest beer I've ever encountered in my entire life. I just took two sips and gave it away. Fucking diabetes. Black. Like Black Friday looked like 6% out. It was insane how sweet that beer was. It was sweeter than anything I've ever had. It was insane.
So the question is, how green was your shit the next day?
Oh, it was green, bro.
You got those sugar shits.
Oh, dude, it was super green. Pretty sure I passed out at least 3 times from a low blood sugar. I mean, sorry, high blood sugar.
you have the diabetes?
The diabetes. Someone injected me with fucking a Mounds bar. It was a lot of fun. It was one of those things where like you're drinking it, and I mean, we've all had crazy sweet beers before, right? And I mean, even Black Tuesday is damn sweet, and at almost 19%. It's supposed to be, right? Like it's a big beer. Never in my life have I drank a beer like that. It was so just sickly sweet. It was really good though, like the upfront flavor. Like you take a sip of it, you're like, wow, like I totally get the peanut butter and kind of the remnants of Black Tuesday and all that stuff. And all of a sudden, it's like, nope, I'm gonna throw up everywhere. It's exactly gonna happen. So yeah, I was not a fan of that.
So the story behind what I was trying to say.
Yeah, sorry, I thought that was it.
Yeah, we have no. It was that, but I remember stuff because that's me. We have like we have local Facebook group where we trade beers and all that shit. But every year we do or we actually do it a couple times a year. But in Christmas time we have a Toys for Tots for the thing. Where we all donate beers and everybody kind of fucking puts in money towards the raffles. Basically, do like a beer raffle for Toys for Tots. Anyway, this year we ended up getting to $2,500. It was awesome. Like we ended up raising a ton of money, but we were getting close to $2,000 and we weren't sure what we could do. And we're like, okay, if we get to $2,000, George will chug a fucking Black Tuesday. That was the bet, and we ended up meeting that goal of getting to that amount of money. So yeah, he chugged it right now, and he is in a lot of pain. And he's just not okay.
Did he throw up?
No. He only chugged half of it, and his fucking significant other, his wife, his baby mama, chugged the other half of it, way better than he did. He was chugged half of it, chugged a little bit, and he was like, I can't do it anymore. She's like, I can't. You want to tag out? And they did a tag team thing, and then she got in and was just bang, dude, and just threw it down like a fucking champion.
Yeah, I give him credit because I don't think I've done that beer. That's a crazy beer, dude.
Here, yeah, no. You don't want to chug that shit, dude.
No,
who wants to?
No one's looking to chug that. I'll sit there 7 hours.
I'll put it on the screen here. Let's see if I can get it. It's gonna be ghetto. But we can see if we can get it. We'll see if we can get it.
Is this going to be part of the massive troll reviews?
I don't know, man. This is
because I'm sure you'll get a lot of people hating on it, right?
Here we go.
That's him chugging it.
What a waste.
Well, no.
He needs to. He needs to turn on his beard. That's
not dirty. He's starting out right here. This is when he starts out.
I mean, I get it. It's for charity, but what a waste.
Oh yeah, you can see him hit the wall.
Wow.
Right?
He holds a glass.
That's a good first
right
thing at it.
For a 13+% beer, it's crazy.
It's 21% alcohol
this year.
Yeah.
Jesus.
For the kids.
He makes sure the camera's on.
I like how a second sip is about an ounce, maybe 2. You're lucky.
Yeah.
I'm Chuck Semi-Claus. I could do that probably.
Yeah.
What did he pour in that?
That was the dregs of.
Oh, okay.
Like it wouldn't fit all in the thing he's trying to drink.
Right.
You always back with him down there.
Did he just call her in? Did he just look like he just called her in right there?
He's trying to drink it, and he's like, "Oh man, I can't do it." And then he's gonna tag in his girl, and wait, watch her crush this, man. It's insane. He's like, "Yeah." He's like, "I don't know." He's like, "I can't do it, man." He's like, "I gotta tag her in."
There she is.
Get the fuck out of here, you piece of shit. Time to drink.
Watch her fucking destroy this.
Did she drink craft beer?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
No, this is her first one.
That would be great if it was. It'd make the story so much better.
There's another friend.
There she go. Oh wow. Okay, she's a champ. Holy shit.
No gag reflex.
Yeah, she's like fucking dumb. Yeah.
Gone.
Wow.
She
Good
should have
job.
fucking got him on camera and booted him to the side or something. Like, yeah, that's crazy. Right there.
You should have said bit at the end.
Matt, tell me he needs to shave his beard, turn in his man card. No.
Craig says Fuller's Vintage Ale 2017 for next week. Just an idea. I don't think everyone can get it all across Canada. I know.
Yeah, I mean, I have to, but I'm saving them now for my fucking.
Yeah, Lisa's
project,
selfish. No big deal.
I'm selfish. What can I say?
Yeah, I don't think everyone in Canada can get it. I mean, in the States, Fuller's Vintage is,
Had we planned like 2 months ahead?
Yeah, we don't plan shit. We're doing CBS at some point though, so hopefully you get it over there.
But
instead of Fuller's Vintage, we'll probably go with Coors Light because,
you send us all, everybody on the panel, you send them a fucking Fuller's Vintage Ale express mail, so get there by next Wednesday. We'll do it.
Don't worry about paying bills for like the next month or two.
Yeah.
Just,
I mean, Christmas spirit, motherfucker. Pay up.
Is Fuller's Vintage Ale and LCBO? Anybody know?
It must be somewhere. I can't see it not be in there.
Yep, Fuller 2017 Vintage. Let's see who has it.
Well, there's a lot of crappy beers that you guys get out east that we don't get.
Well, if we don't care about what vintage we're drinking, I've got Fuller's Vintage 2014.
So the 2017 is available mostly in the Etobicoke, Toronto area, Ottawa. There's 6 in St. Catharines, so I guess Chris could get it.
And Nick, 2014 wouldn't fucking matter because it's a different beer every year. So
yeah, it's
kind of what I've been thinking. Like vintage usually changes every year.
Yeah. I will say the 2017 fresh was way better than the last couple years fresh.
Yeah, NB Liquor doesn't have a single Fuller's product right now.
Oh, really?
Which fucking sucks because I like Fuller's.
I really sell that.
Yeah, it totally sucks. I wish I could still get fucking ESB and London Pride, but I can't get those anymore.
I didn't mind the honeydew, really.
I love London Porter, but it's like I have to be in the mood to get it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the Fuller stuff here used to be like one of the longest available beers, like import beers that we could get here, and now it's gone.
Yeah, same.
I mean, I remember getting Fuller's back in like 2008.
But I mean, I guess it's kind of the same idea with Chimay Blue. We had it forever. Like we had it for like well over like 15 years, and now we just can't get it anymore.
Gentlemen, I'm taking off.
Take it easy, Matt. Good talking to you, buddy.
All right. Take care, man.
Yeah.
Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever doesn't offend everyone or whatever offends everybody. So.
It's the time to be offended. Everybody's
happy Festivus seasonal bullshit.
Yeah. For the Seinfeld.
I think I'm jumping out too.
All right. Rod, let me know if the Lagunitas guy responds, because then I won't do any research. You can just tell us everything about his brewery.
No, you do the research anyway.
Yeah, my research is 5 minutes to look at Wikipedia, and we're done because it tells us the truth.
It's kind of late, so I don't know if either one will get back to us in time, but
I'm excited because I got the willetized coffee stop from them to try.
I don't have that one yet.
I'm
I'm tomorrow, actually. Like, the only thing I got in the house is Sakatumi, and I want to save that for a review.
Gotcha. Yeah, me too.
Well, you got Sakatumi?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. I just talk about my channel.
I can't get a growler of the Loginator tomorrow for $6.99 if I want.
Nice. Get on it. Get all hammered like your Nick.
64 ounces.
Leave me alone.
Just remember ibuprofen before you go to bed, Nick. Ibuprofen.
Yeah. Nick, and about 75 gallons of water.
Nick's going through another phase, where he's getting like sad and depressed.
First he was very rambunctious and just crazy, and now he's like, "Fuck you guys."
Now he just walked by a mirror and looked at his eyes and to his soul and just said, "What the fuck?"
Was it worth drinking both of those? Yes, it was, Nick. Nothing but pure entertainment for the rest of us. All right, take it easy, Rod. See you tomorrow.
Catch you guys tomorrow.
All right, see ya.
Ewart has to be such a downer.
Oh, Ewart's a good guy. Ewart's a good guy. Come on, Ewart's a good guy. We all like Ewart. He's a friend. He's been a friend for a long time. He doesn't like raining on your parade, which is questionable, but also appropriate.
No, it's all viewers. Angus Wang, it's all of them. You're all turds.
It's all a feud. I get it. It's heat. There's been constant heat. He's been drawing heat for his entire career on BDU now. It's good stuff.
Mm-hmm. Fuck him.
I'm just looking at the comments here. Jace Westcott, big dick. Nick is the liquor.
Those words could be rearranged in a different way.
I am the eye of the shitacane.
Craig says Merry Christmas will have to do. Yes, it will.
Yeah.
You guys, when you wish someone during the holiday season, do you guys still say is it Merry Christmas, or you guys say Happy Holidays? How does it work? I usually say Merry Christmas.
We say Bon Fête to Jesus.
Oh, fuck you. I say Merry Christmas because here's the thing: I don't consider Christmas a religious holiday, so I don't give two fucks because Christmas is already co-opted by Christians from the pagans to begin with. It's just a seasonal thing that's been traditional for thousands and thousands of fucking years.
I feel like to take offense to it is kind of just.
I agree with you in that department. I think
people who think there's a war on Christmas are fucking assholes who have too much time on their hands.
It's like when you say "God bless you" to someone who sneezes. I don't actually mean it in a literal sense.
No,
I mean, it's just a saying.
It's a colloquialism kind of thing, It's just everybody says it.
This one, I agree with Leo on this one. I feel like Christmas is kind of transcend religion in this department because now it's kind of like the feeling of the season. It's what you say. It's kind of the meaning of. It's kind of like a greeting now at this point, and Christmas is kind of it's what religion you believe in. You don't have to believe in Christ in order to enjoy what Christmas is.
All right, settle down.
I'm going to come in here and say it a little bit less slurred.
That's not going to take a lot there, Chris. Not a lot. Not a lot of effort anymore.
It was funny because I was out with my daughter today, and where were we? We're at Mandarin, fucking food.
Good times.
And the one hostess says, as we're leaving, Happy Holidays. And my daughter looks at me and goes, they're all doing that now too, right? And I said, yeah, unfortunately, that's what's going on right now. I'm like,
well, yeah, that's the problem.
Happy Holidays. And she said, what she said? It's funny because my daughter turned around and before she looked at me, she said Merry Christmas to her.
Yeah, but I can see how actual businesses.
They have to do that.
I get it. Because if you offend one person now with social media, you can go on and be like, don't go to this place because they're buying. It's just like, I get it from that perspective. I understand.
You know what?
It sucks, but I mean, I get it.
All about, not all about porn, but it's also about fucking changing everyone's perspective on everything else. It's ridiculous.
But I mean, also the people who get offended if someone tells them Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas, go fuck yourself. Go seriously, go fucking eat a shotgun. You're a piece of shit. If that offends you, if that fucking offends you, like if that really pisses you off, you're not worth living on this fucking earth. Eat a fucking shotgun.
On top of that, Mandarin has really good food. I enjoy it.
Saying to somebody eat a fucking shotgun to somebody who lost her fiance to suicide is kind of
all right. Nick, you didn't be
dark now again.
Nick,
it was already taking dark. You already went down this fucking road.
It was taking dark at the beginning of the anal.
I do agree. If you're getting offended by people not saying like, "Oh, you said Merry Christmas to me," well, I'm fucking Jewish. Fuck you. Like, I don't think people are really saying that. I mean, I think that people are getting upset. We're saying, like, oh, not saying Happy Holidays instead of Merry Christmas. It's like, you know what? I just wished you well wishes for the holiday season. Go fuck yourself if you don't take it that way.
Exactly.
Well, I'm kind of impressed by the lack of slurring on that right there.
There you go.
Good job. High five.
Nick is coherent when he's angry. He should be angry.
Yeah, when he's
more often.
just be angry all the time.
You know what that means? I can have another drink.
What bothers me is when I say something like "Merry Christmas" to somebody, and the person beside me elbows me and says, "Hey, you're actually supposed to say Happy Holidays." No, go fuck yourself. I'll say whatever the fuck I want.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like
because that person
you're actually supposed to say shut the hell up.
You meant them the best. They wanted you to have a good holiday. Despite whether they said Merry Christmas or Happy Hanukkah, it doesn't matter.
I try to guess now when I'm working. I'm just like, Happy Hanukkah?
Yeah.
Happy Holidays?
Oh, night.
Happy Kwanzaa.
Feliz Navidad? I mean, like, what am I?
Do I have to know what?
Feliz Navidad.
Craig made a good point. He says the amount of people that celebrate Christmas and are not religious is hilarious, and that's true. That's just, I mean, it's one of those things where it's become a holiday that a lot of people celebrate, regardless.
Well, it's more of a human tradition than it is a cultural tradition at this point.
Yeah.
Do I have to know what?
Nick's gonna get all
No,
fucked up
stay
now.
out of the single malt, Nick.
Nick, you might want to not do that.
This is, we would like you to survive this night in both spirit and, I don't know, actual being. It'd be great.
Yeah.
Please.
I swear to God, Nick, if you forget to hit the disconnect button on the live, we're gonna fuck your channel up.
No, I mean more so than it already is.
If that's anything like Chad's, as soon as I leave, like 5 minutes later, it'll disconnect.
Oh, but that 5 minutes is gonna be crazy.
Pretty sure Chris has a green ready to go.
I think the worst problem is if I pass out in my chair, then it'll stay live until I pass.
Oh no, I'm using you as a background.
Worst
Oh,
part, if you passed out in your chair, we would all be happy with that.
I will add one thing that I'm not Greg.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
But I also like my whiskey. Look at that.
Listen, just make sure you don't vomit.
Chag.
Thoughts and prayers.
Yord, I still have the barely 1050 in the Super Spruce I've sent you at some point.
Well, I can't even use it now. My camera is down.
Hit me up with your Detroit mailing address. And
What's the other one?
Super Spruce from Grimm. The Grimm
Oh yeah.
Berliner Weiss or Goza or whatever.
Oh, yeah, wow, shit. Well, I might be up to Buffalo soon. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Well, not for probably a month though. No. But then again,
I've had that shit for a while now. So
Hey, just pick me up on your way down, right?
All right.
Maybe you could, you come and grab me and we'll go to some places. It'll be fun.
Where are we ever gonna do?
I'm totally gonna vlog it the whole time anyway. Whatever.
Pick up Chris. Yeah, it'll be a party of fun.
I want my face blurred out.
I'll totally blur it out. I'll put somebody else's face on your face. Me even
I'll
better.
put Chris Peters on my face.
Oh, it'll be awesome.
You totally put your.
You can't say put Chris Peters on my face. Somebody's live show. That's totally taken the wrong way. Pretty sure Chris is already on it though. No big deal.
Yeah.
Chris is already 3 steps ahead of everybody else.
God bless.
I'm offended.
Merry Christmas.
That's fantastic.
Joe, were we ever going to do a review at the Trois Musketeers?
Let's do it now.
Amen.
Wait, what beer?
Well, we thought we were going to do a dual review of the Trois Musketeers Go. Try to speak French.
I don't say that again because I don't know what you're saying.
Trois Musketeers goes. Goza?
We're supposed to do that? I think I can still get that, yeah.
Okay, we'll get a bottle.
Their Baltic Porter, if you ever want to try to do that one, or they have something else. I don't know.
See, I've got a Baltic Porter of theirs, but I think it's like 2 years old.
Yo, so's mine. Let's do it. High five.
Fuck yeah, if you want to do a review.
Actually, mine's a 13, so I don't know if that's a little over 13.
Totally do an analysis.
We can do the Y of anal cis. Yeah, we can do that.
This is
do it right now.
Old Baltic Porter.
Let's not do it right now. Nick, do not give in to fear.
Come on.
I am not.
Do it now.
10 beer right now.
You know what? I'm actually looking forward to the Founders CBS analysis, though. I think it's gonna be a good time.
Well, I will reiterate: somebody needs to send me a bottle for.
You'll get a bottle. Shut your whole mouth. You get one.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Jamie.
Jesus Christ, Nick! Stop being a little bitch. You're gonna get your bottle.
Yeah,
Greg,
I
you one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Greg's sending me one.
No, yeah, I just.
Is it the?
How fucking drunk is Nick?
I don't. On a scale of 1 to 10.
You.
Oh, he's fucking hammered.
Well, I mean, he's doing this in the wrong order, by the way. He should have started with the scotch instead of the beer.
On the scale of 1 to radar.
Oh, well,
find
two radars, maybe 2 radars.
Hashtag find radar, yeah.
Hashtag find radar. I mean, we need to find this man. Last we knew, he was, I believe, in a Babies R Us of some sort.
Where are these days?
You're like the radar system in the movie War Games at this point. Like,
I watched War Games last night. That's fantastic. That was so great.
Yeah, what's the radar up to these days anyway?
Nobody knows. That's the question. We can't. I mean, maybe Guy is privy a little bit.
Guy, talk.
Oh, I'm looking for Big Flats locations, selling locations.
Yeah, stop that for a second and tell us where radar is, you fucking piece of shit.
Store?
Working 2 jobs. What do you want me to do?
Yeah. I mean, he could just.
I just wanted you to tell us that.
Have a win.
You could just update the chat at one point. Just be like, "Hey, I'm alive." Be nice.
We're wondering how he's doing. Just ask him. Tell him we were asking about him.
Although I will say it's nice that he apparently figured out how to not get Facebook notifications from the fucking
and then yell at us about it.
Yeah. So I mean, he's advancing. But I mean, you know,
as much as we make fun of,
he's serving chicken fingers to a jailbait. Apparently,
he's selling.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, that's good.
Yo, if I had to pin radar as having a job of some sort, that would be it.
In the Sean Connery diaper.
Yo, that'd be a little weird, but I'd still picture him doing that.
I feel radar is like the Harvey Weinstein of Ottawa.
The
penis is bad. The gun is good. Zardoz speak
to you.
Fucking radar is a spot in fucking Ottawa on a tourist location right now where they're like, all right, here's radar working. Oh, there it is. Snap, 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 all the cameras.
So you want a tour bus just for yourself to stalk radar at work? Who the fuck is this?
Goddamn right.
Documentary following radar. Don't tell them ahead of time. Just follow them with their cameras. Like, what the
I should do it. I should vlog fucking trying to find radar.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know how.
Just be in the car. Like, where are you? Why? No, just tell me where you are. Where are you?
Yo, getting those 2 guys say that at the end of your last vlog, that was pretty fantastic, honestly. Was there just 2 random people that you asked?
Yeah, they're sitting behind. Obviously, yeah, they were sitting behind us.
How do you even broach the subject?
I go, hey guys, do me a favor. This is going to seem a little bit weird.
Did you buy him a beer at least or something?
When I point to you, which you don't see the pointing because it took 1 take, but I had to point a couple times at them for them to click in. I said, when I point to you, say that line, and they're like, okay, no problem, we'll do it. I'm talking, I point. They're not doing it, so I'm still talking, and then I point, and then they said it, and that's when I cut it in.
Should have bought him a beer.
Fucking
pretty fantastic. They don't know what they're a part of right now.
$11 a beer.
What video was this on?
At the end of my Detroit vlog.
Oh,
you know, the one where you ignored him and didn't hang out.
Yeah,
that one.
He was working.
Yeah, he was working you.
It was a blizzard.
Like this was freaking.
It was a blizzard. It was fucking crazy walking.
Yeah, excuses.
Blizzard. Oh, like 3 inches on the ground. Oh, fucking woo.
Yeah,
wow,
yeah.
that's
Paul
a
shows
blizzard for here.
Yo, Paul shows up. There's no blizzard, and you were just like, you got stuff going on. I can't do it.
Anyway,
it was nice meeting you last year.
Yeah, it was all right.
You know, it was nice knowing him last year.
Yeah, now, now he's a year
Wait.
older and he hates everyone even more. So you know.
Yeah.
Wait, was that the fest last year? I didn't see him.
No, Ewart doesn't come to anybody's fest.
Praise Jesus.
He came to.
I remember you coming like the first or second year.
I think Ewart will make it down for the.
He was there the first year.
Yeah, he was there the first year. I remember that.
Yeah, it was nice of him to show up.
Second year too, I think.
He brought that sour vinegar beer, and then he made up for it with fucking Black Tuesday.
So to be fair,
hang on.
Now here's the actual truth. The first year, Ewart showed up for the Thursday night share and then went home on a Friday and didn't even go to the actual fest. The next year, he actually came down to the fest but didn't show up for the share.
Oh.
And then the last 2 years, he just
it's a complicated man. It's either or with this guy. So I mean,
he did buy Paul coffee at the 7-Eleven.
You went to the second fest, but you came to Chad's house in the first one.
Yeah, and that was when we had the Black Tuesday.
Yeah, I remember that. You had the Chad. You brought the King of the Forest, I think.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
The next year, I brought the sour Cleaver fifth. So. Unfortunately, last year broke up the Dark Horse terrible beers.
Prince of the Bushes, Duke of the Ditch, whatever the fuck that beer was.
Duke of the Ditch.
I think maybe Dark Horse has dialed in their barreling program a little bit more.
We had Dark Horse with Nick and Don. That was a good beer.
What was the one? There was one Dark Horse beer that we had that was actually not the sour version. Yeah, I thought it was fantastic. I'm trying to remember who
the Black Horse.
Oh, it was the one that we had this year, the Sarsaparilla one.
Yeah. What was the name of that one?
Like sass something Parilla. It was a sarsaparilla beer, but it was like a play on the word sarsaparilla. But I forgot what it was. Yeah, it was really good though. It was like,
let me see if I can find it.
It had sassafras root and all kinds of stuff in it.
It was funny because I keep saying that last year was my first bottle share, but technically it was from beginning to end. But I was there the year before that when Guy was down with
Radar. When Guy and Radar were down. That was like the only year Radar was there.
Yeah, you came the next day, Chris, after I left and a couple other people left. It was on the Sunday. You actually went over for the share.
Yeah. Oh, that wasn't there for the share. That's right. Okay, I was there for the day after.
After, which was still a share. It just wasn't the share the night before.
Okay, so then I was right.
No, I always enjoy the share, and I like hanging out the fest. So it was a good time.
It was also last year when all those bottles almost fell over.
Yeah, no big deal. No big deal. Wasn't like $250 worth of stuff. No big deal.
The bottles didn't fall over. That's.
I didn't. No, it was a good time. I enjoyed it.
I see a lot of pictures. I'm looking through my pictures from that bottle share night we did. I see a lot of pictures from Niagara Brewing.
Yeah, fucking Greg. What an asshole.
All the quality beer he was supposed to bring.
We have all these crazy beers that Greg's just like, I'll stop at Niagara Brewing Company. I'm like, don't.
And then mix everything.
Seriously, if Greg showed up and gave every single person there $15, it would have been better than whatever he brought, honestly.
Yeah. Gun Hill, was it Joe that you brought? Gun Hill Motueka soft serve?
Yeah, and then the Westbrook Key Lime Goza.
Oh, that was so good.
The Barrel Aged 1050, which was...
There it is. Rail L'Espar from Dark Horse.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one. No, the fucking Key Lime Goza. I know you were at the speak. It's a fucking awesome Goza.
That was fucking dynamite.
For summertime and shit, that shit's just proper. It's like key lime pie without the sweetness type of thing. Like the flavor.
That sounds like a good combination. I like
it's like the perfect summer beer, and it's great because how awesome craft beer is now with so much stuff available when it shows up here. It used to be like the first time it showed up, it was like it's one 6-pack per person, fucking gone instantly, and now it just hangs out on shelves for months. But it's great. You can always buy it. Such a good beer. But even their regular goes, and I know you will vouch for it because he's a fan. It's awesome as well, Westbrooks.
And
they do really good stuff. It's weird that they distribute to New York, but like no one else outside of the Carolinas. So I'm not complaining.
Isn't that the one you sent me? Or someone sent me?
I was a big fan of that fucking the green zebra from fucking
Founders.
Fucking watermelon and sea salt.
What I liked about that was the watermelon didn't have the candy watermelon type of thing going on.
It was fucking good.
It was like actual real watermelon, right? And that's hard for places to do just because the sheer amount of watermelon you have to, I guess, just
Just
have
throw in there, yeah.
Yeah, just throw there's a lot because watermelon's a very, very subtle fruit, especially in beers. It's kind of like strawberries where you have to put so much in it. It's kind of not cost efficient. But that beer I loved because it didn't come off like the Jolly Ranchers watermelon flavor. So many watermelon beers.
Hey, Joe's a fucking brewer now.
Yeah, and then I had the fucking Mosaic Dominus, and I wasn't a fan of it, but whatever.
I am.
Look at this guy, BJCP brewer, fucking pro.
Listen. I'm sorry, but Style 54 says no Jolly Rancher watermelons. You were. Listen,
Yeah, you were sent me
with 75 Ps.
You had sent me the Westbrook goes 4.5 out of 5.
Yeah, it's not. It was fucking tasty.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
Just want to update on the comments. Jace Westcott says find radar hashtag.
Yeah,
that's the new one.
NTV equals radar TV.
So we need a T-shirt where the front says "Pray for Joe," the back says "Find
And
radar."
then find radar.
I'm on board with that.
You're on board.
How about just a T-shirt that has all the hashtags we used?
Craig also says that ice hockey stadium. I like how he calls it an ice hockey stadium. Fantastic. Says the ice hockey stadium looked and sounded amazing. Yes, it did. At New Detroit, the Little Caesars Arena looked like
Ice hockey stadium.
Yeah, he's from the UK. Right.
You're right. I'm assuming.
It's Craig.
They don't have ice and snow in the UK, Ewart. So give them some fucking slack, dude.
They do. They just don't have people try to skate on it.
Yeah.
They have people that play the footy.
When they get like a centimeter of snow, the entire fucking country shuts down. So that's like how rare snow is over there.
Yeah, that hockey stadium arena place was awesome.
Now listen, I'm saying this from a viewpoint of I totally know my team is terrible, but also wouldn't it be better if there was a good team playing in that arena right now as well? Like just a good team.
Joe's the commissioner of the NHL. The guy's what a fucking team.
Yeah, I am. I'm a brewer. I'm the commissioner of the NHL. I have millions of dollars, and I'm just going to buy all your CBS back. Buying all your CBS. You no longer have any CBS.
Buying all of your Sabres hats back too.
No, there's no. I mean, I can get them on sale for about -$3 at this point. So
they're just giving them away.
They just paid me to take them. They're like, seriously, no one buys these.
Bargain basement.
There's a guy outside handing out fucking Sabres hats outside the arena, being, hey, just use this as your ticket and just put it on your head.
Pretty much.
Just come in.
Yeah, they're terrible. They're really bad.
My buddy went to the Sabres game 2 weeks ago. I don't know. Oh fuck, I can't remember who they were playing. He went out and went right to the ticket place. $8. Okay.
Oh yeah, you can get it for like $4 to $6 now. It's great, but also very depressing because when you show up, you know the Copper you're going to lose, or they're going to put forth an effort that is embarrassing. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, but to be at a live game for fucking $8.
Well, that's the thing. Going to a hockey game is just enjoyable, and if you can get $110, it's like who the fuck cares? It's fun. Really is.
Yeah, when we were at Little Caesars, we paid fucking 70 Canadian, and
you got to come down.
21 rows up. It was awesome.
Chris, you got to come down for the year. Grab me, and we'll go to a game. I'll pay for it.
We got to go Detroit. Yeah, Detroit.
What is it? Is it like March, April?
Fuck, I can't. I thought it was end of January, but I think I'm probably wrong.
Well, let's do it. Let's seriously. Let's figure this out because I'd be down. It'd be a good time.
Yeah, for sure. We'll go.
I kind of wish that Buffalo would make the playoffs because I'd go see a Buffalo.
You mean wait till about what happens first? I'll make the playoffs after my channel starts. Who's taking bets?
How about that? You start your channel when the Buffalo makes the playoffs.
No, I'm seriously starting my channel like super soon. So if you do the other thing, you're going to lose the bet. But I don't know who you're betting against. So I guess you'll win it.
Like super soon ago.
No, that's going to happen. So have fun. It's going to be terrible. Ewart's going to be on it. You were guaranteed if I started when he's on it.
No, we're all fucking terrible. Really?
Whoa!
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Ewart has the best channel known to man. Has no content, still the best channel.
I thought Ewart deleted all his videos.
I said it's fantastic.
I didn't delete them. They're just private.
Right.
Yeah, they're privatized because for what reason nobody knows. There are actually some really good reviews in there, but he's fucking I don't understand.
It's when he unleashes his Patreon.
Exactly.
Oh shit, is that what you were waiting for? God, I'm way behind the times.
Floodgates.
First my channel starts, then the Patreon in 2032.
You gotta remember to engage super chat.
Yeah, get your Patreon going. It's gonna be floodgates. Indeed, it's gonna be like that time of the month for Our Lady. It's it's gonna be blood everywhere.
Hopefully, Jace Westcott sends me $2 like he continuously sends Lee all the time. Randomly.
Make a lot of money on Jace.
No, this is the first time he sent me $2 in like several months.
On its way
So
The penis is on its way.
My pizza is on its way up.
But of course, I haven't really done any live streams in a long time, so it's not like he had the opportunity to send me.
Is he gonna do a Greg an awkward review of the pizza guy?
You could do a live stream next Wednesday, Lee.
I could. Well, what kind of live stream would I do next Wednesday, Nick?
I don't know. Post analysis.
Post analysis. I could do post analysis next week.
Post analysis.
You want to. Go ahead.
Once we figure out what the actual analysis is.
Yeah, we got to figure out the actual analysis.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of assuming the next analysis is not going to include me, so I will watch.
Is there any like vintage ales you can get down there, Lee?
No, there's like nothing I can get here, dude.
I don't know. You're almost as bad as us. Like we got Senior Bros vintage, and that's it.
Yeah, I can't even get that. So
I think Ontario got Polar's vintage, and that's it. So
while you guys mull this over, I'm gonna take off. We'll see y'all later.
All right, Ewart, have a good one, sir.
Thanks for popping by, Ewart.
You're about the
fuck off, Ewart.
All right. Whether I send it out or you show up or something, I'd like to get them to you at some point.
I actually like you, Ewart.
All right, Joe. I know.
All right.
I know. All right. See you guys.
All right. Take this.
Bye.
Later.
Yeah, I still have the barrel aged 1050 for him. I'm like, I'm totally gonna drink it right now.
Right in the eye.
Joe, stop taking advantage.
Ewart Spears. I'm sorry, I won't.
Yeah.
What if I rub my ball sack all over the top of the can, though? Is that fair play at this point?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, just making sure. I feel that like it is.
If it was a Goza, you wouldn't even know the difference.
No, he wouldn't. But this is a barrel-aged, like 12% stout. So if there's a little bit of like a hint of like a salinity in there, he might, question what's happening.
Maybe some brewing techniques were not quite up to spec, but
yeah,
still pretty great.
This is a super rare Westbrook Goza meets barrel-aged 1050 collaboration.
Listen, baby, there's some real Goza fucking 13 kind of cracker influence on this, baby. It's pretty good.
Friday night,
Friday night Starcade, baby. Color Blanchard, you're gonna eat the salt of my nutsack.
Is it weird, or does anybody else like the idea of a marshmallow Gozer the Gozerian?
Excuse me, what now?
Does anybody else like the idea of a marshmallow goze called Gozer the Gozerian?
I like that idea.
Yeah.
That sounds like a lot of sweet semen.
Mm-hmm.
For fuck's sake.
If they can get the balance right, I like that idea. That sounds really cool. Because I can only speak on like the one or two Gozes that I've ever had. But the balance is very subtle on those. Like they're not, intensely salty or anything like that. It's just
or even sour. That's the whole point. Like a Goza that has like I would deem it more of a tartness as opposed to straight up sourness with a slight salinity, and then just like a generic like base of like a wheat ale type of thing going on, and it's it's a summer crushable beer. So I always find it crazy when there's like a huge salt character to it or a huge sourness. It's
like a real. Like, I had a chance over the summer to have Ritter Gut Goes, which is the original Goes from each. I mean, it was salty, but it wasn't super salty. Like
no, it wasn't.
It was actually quite. I remember calling it delicious dishwater. It was weirdly enough, but it was actually very sessionable at the same time.
Yeah, it's balanced enough to be drinkable.
Yeah, exactly. It was actually very tasty.
There's a reason why it's a popular style, and it kind of came back. It was like a sessionable tart beer is basically what you're looking to get. And it's, so many of these, breweries nowadays just like, just throw a bunch of salt in there or fucking throw it, make it super sour. And it's like, it's not what you're looking for.
It wasn't sour, and it wasn't, I mean, it was a little tart, but it wasn't sour, and it wasn't super salty. It was just
kind of reminds me of all these half hours on Earth beers I have still here. Just a little interjection here, Joe. I just checked the date on that Red Wings Buffalo game, and it's on Nick's birthday. February 22nd.
Sorry.
Maybe let's try to think about doing it. Well, I'll pick up a couple tickets. You come down, grab me. Maybe we'll go to a brewery beforehand. Get some.
Fuck yeah! I'll even fucking call in busy for that one. Sure, I'll go. I don't even know what day of the week.
Hey, if anybody wants to buy me a ticket.
Yeah. He says, I wonder if there's ever cum splashes at the sex clubs, but people just think it's sweat and keep going on.
God.
Most are probably true.
You know what? There's somebody here that could answer that. Jason.
What?
There's another whiskey for you. Keeling Small Batch.
Where is that from? I'm not familiar with that.
It's an Irish whiskey.
It's an Irish whiskey.
Dublin.
Oh, it's an Irish whiskey.
Is that a sponsor of the Highland Games? This time.
Maybe.
Bud.
Did you get in, Greg, to that sip of sunshine yet?
Sorry, are you talking to me, Joe?
Yeah, you tried that sip of sunshine yet?
I did. I haven't put it on Untapped yet, but yeah, I quite enjoyed it. I think it's like an 8.5 in that range.
I think
it's pretty solid.
I know you. I know you, Greg. I knew you'd enjoy that. I knew it.
Oh, it was good. It was good. I'm an old school IPA fan. I don't like these fancy New England IPAs.
Well, that's kind of like new school meets old school. It has enough like fruitiness, but it's not just straight juice. Has enough like other characteristics to kind of balance it out, offset it.
Yeah, it had a bit of that grapefruitiness that can be a little overwhelming sometimes in a New England IPA.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, just the look of it too gives you old school vibes. It's not hazy. Yeah, I mean, it's good beer. I enjoy it.
Not hazy. I don't like flour in my beer. It just ain't right.
That Cutting Bells was. I mean, I like the Cutting Bells. It was fine, but it wasn't. It was just like 3.75. Solid. I mean, can't.
See, I actually didn't mind that. Like, I thought in the grand scheme of New England IPAs, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't. Like, I think I gave it a 7 or 7.5. I can't remember, but.
Oh, that's pretty much what I'm giving. I don't know, man. I just expect more. It's on me. Yo, it's on me. But I appreciate the chance to try it, so thank you very much for the 2 cans.
You're welcome, Joe. Anything you want to try, just let me know.
I know, bro. That's how you roll. And I appreciate it to the fullest. I thank you, kind sir.
We're like BFFs forever.
Yeah.
We should hug it out.
I hate DFFs.
A virtual hug out.
Virtual hug out.
Jace West says, hashtag pray for Joe and his Sabres. Please don't. Please don't pray for my Sabres.
You'll be on your knees way too long if you pray for that.
Aw. Way too long. For
maybe not long enough.
Mm-hmm.
It upsets me that we can't say anything without Nick turning it dirty. You know, like, can't we just have a clean conversation?
No.
So let me pose a question out here to Jace if he's still watching. Jace, we truly do appreciate all the comments and you being, a viewer of not only Nick's channel but Chad's and Lee's when we do these. Yeah, everybody, Chris's.
And fucking without a condom.
But why don't you ever join, bro? You're more than welcome to come on to any of our channels. Well, not mine because mine doesn't exist, but everyone else's.
Yeah.
You can come onto my channel anytime you want.
Yeah, you should get. I mean, Greg has more videos on his channel, even though they're private, than I do. So,
I mean, you have his dick out too.
Wow, Nick, everything's about dicks with you, eh?
Yeah. Ignore Nick. He's drunk, so we'll just ignore him.
But
quite frankly, the man is sick, and he's a bit of a
good point.
Nick, you're a misogynist. Stop. It's okay. We know you hate vagina, but just relax.
I don't hate vagina at all. Greg, can you confirm or deny that your videos have dick in them?
I can confirm that there is some dick in them.
See, I don't.
Drinking in Canada does appear.
Yeah, I see.
What did I do up?
Exactly.
Yeah, he's literally roping you into it with his lasso penis.
Whoa, lasso penis. That's kind of fun. If you lasso an unsuspecting victim, is that rape? I don't know how the laws work.
I think at this point maybe we should take this.
And we're still alive.
Yeah.
But if you use lube, does the lasso affect both people and make them like happy every time?
Just to be clear, in no way do we endorse rape. We're just trying to understand what rape is.
Yeah, one last comment from Kent Beer Review says splattering of sweat with Joe and Greg there. Yes.
That sounds about right. We are
more
both very
than welcome.
men.
Yeah, you're more than welcome to jump into this threesome.
I think that splattering really sums this chat up very well.
Oh, there's another thing I wanted to say before you take off, Nick. I just wanted to say that Chris Peters totally killed all those women. Thank you.